Welcome students. In the last two videos we learned how to calculate STDR and NRR and GRR for the 46th question. Now let us move to the 47th question. This is also 10-mark question. Here generally they will ask you to calculate Fisher's price index number, and we have to verify whether it satisfies TRT and FRT. TRT means time reversal test and FRT means factor reversal test. Okay, so just see the question here. 47th question: compute Fisher's price index number, show that it satisfies time reversal test and factor reversal tests. In this question, in the table they are given items or commodities, and 2004 price and quantity they are given, and 2005 price and quantity they are given. See, in the place of 2004 they may mention base year, and in the place of 2005 they may mention current year. See, if they give years, whichever the smaller year, that is base year, and whichever is a bigger year, that is current year, that you have to take. So here in the 2004 base year they are given price and quantity. Base year price and quantity they are given, and current year price and quantity they are given. So for the answer part you have to make table, you have to write items, and base year price and quantity P naught, Q naught, that is small p naught and small q naught, and for current year price and quantity P1 and Q1. Understood? Okay, so let us proceed to find out the answer. Okay students, coming to the answer part for the question number 47, calculation of Fisher's price index, testing it whether it satisfies TRT and FRT. So for the question we are writing the table. Base year price items you have to write, the first column. Second column, that is base year price P naught, and the third column base year quantity Q naught, small q naught, and fourth column it is current year price P1, and fifth column it is current year quantity small q1. And now you have to find out the products. First write down the whatever the details given in the table, P naught, Q naught, P1, Q1 and all, you fill it up. Then find out the products. Products you have to write it in the same order what I have written here. Why, I will tell you. See, you have to write it like this. With first column product P1 Q naught, then P naught Q naught, and afterwards P1 Q1 and P naught Q1. Why? Because see, the formula for last year's price index, the formula is summation P1 Q naught divided by summation P naught Q naught. So when you add it, you will get the summations here. So in that order we have to write. And second one, for Pasch's price index, it is the formula is summation P1 Q1 divided by summation P naught Q1. So that's why you write it in that order. It will be always useful for you, and it is easy to calculate all the index numbers and whatever it may be. Okay, so now we have calculated the products. P1 Q naught, example here, P1 is 9 and Q naught is 15. 15 into 9, 135, like that. 12 into 8, 96, 10 into 10, 100, 14 into 15, 210. So like that calculate all the products P1 Q naught and P naught Q naught. First two columns here, 15 into 8 into 15, 7 into 12, 10 into 10, 12 into 14. And third column P1 Q1, that is last two columns here, P1 Q1, 9 into 15, 8 into 13, 10 into 10, 15 into 16. And last column product P naught Q1, it is 8 into 15, 7 into 13, 10 into 10, 12 into 16, like that. You calculate, find out the products and add it, find out the summations. Okay, so find out the summations. Then once you find out that do this table, we have to move to calculate first Fisher's price index. Okay, so let us see, write the formula first. Fisher's price index P01F is equal to root of summation P1 Q0 divided by summation P0 Q0 into summation P1 Q1 divided by summation P0 Q1 into 100 outside the root. Okay, then substitute the values. Root of 541 by 472 into 579 by 503 into 100 outside the root. Then find out the value of 541 by 472 and 579 divided by 503 and multiply inside the root into 100 outside, and find out the root of 1.319356 into 100, and that is equal to 1.1486 into 100, that is equal to 114.86. Students, as far as possible, try to write 4 or 5 digits after the decimal point during calculations. Final answer you can write after the decimal point only 2 digits, but during calculations, as far as possible, try to write 4 numbers after the decimal point. Okay, or 5 numbers. You will get exact answers. So now once you get the answer, you write the conclusion. 114.86 minus 100, that is 14.86 increase. The price is increased by 14.86% in the current year over base year. So once you calculate Fisher's price index, you have to go for testing it for TRT and FRT. So coming to first, let us test TRT. TRT formula, it is P01 into P10 is equal to 1. So P01 for Fisher's index, what I have written here already used. Same formula you use it here, right here. Root of summation P1 Q0 divided by summation P0 Q0 into summation P1 Q1 divided by summation P0 Q1. Don't write into 100. Into 100 is not required here. Into P10. P10 means here it is very easy. Just in the P01 formula, where and all 1 is there, right, make it 0, and where and all 0 is there, make it 1. So change it. So suppose here the first one in the P01 formula, root of summation P1 Q0, you have to write it as summation P0 Q1. Okay, like that, where and all 0 is there, make it 1, where and all 1 is there, make it 0. So summation P0 Q1 divided by summation P1 Q1 into summation P0 Q0 divided by summation P1 Q1. And next step, root of multiply all inside the bracket, all the ratios multiply inside the bracket, inside the root. So once you write down, everything gets cancels, that is equal to 1. Root of 1 is equal to 1 or 1 is equal to 1 you will get, and LHS is equal to RHS. So now you write Fisher's index satisfies TRT. Okay students, so after this we will move to find out, test whether Fisher's index satisfies FRT. Okay students, so let us calculate FRT. For write the formula, FRT is equal to P01 into Q01 is equal to V01. P01 it is Fisher's price index, Q01 it is Fisher's quantity index, that is equal to V01 it is value index. Okay, so Fisher's price index, you know already know the formula, write down. And to write down the Fisher's quantity index, see just you in the P01 formula, where and all P is there, write Q, where and all Q is there, write P. That's all. See in the first one, P01, in the first ratio, summation P1 Q0, you write it as summation Q1 P0. Okay, so like that, where and all P is there, write it Q, make it Q, and where and all Q is there, make it P. So you'll get the quantity index, Fisher's quantity index. Okay, so write down the formula, that is equal to value index formula, it is summation P1 Q1 divided by summation P0 Q0. Okay, understood. So next step, substitute the values. So here 541 gets cancels with 541 and 503 gets cancels with 503, and you will get 579 and 517 into 517 in the numerator inside the root, and 472 into 472 in the denominator inside the root. That is equal to 579 by 472. So root of 579 into 570 divided by root of 572 into 472, that is nothing but 579 by 472. that is equal to 579 by 472. LHS is equal to RHS. So therefore you can write Fisher's index satisfies FRT. Okay students, so this is how you have to answer. Try to practice well, you can do it easily. Okay, thank you students.